Yo, this looks amazing. Alright guys, welcome back to Soai. Let me get the address out the way because people always comment where the address is even when I tell them that it's in the description box and I leave a comment. So we're at 3511 Bainbridge Avenue and we are in the Bronx. It's unfortunately kind of gloomy today and a little bit rainy, but we made it. So right there you can see there's a Jamaican flag and we are at Unity NB Healthy Corner. We're just gonna call it Healthy Corner. So recently I started doing my TikTok, my Instagram, and my YouTube shorts again. You know, people tend to like those videos as well. And it really works out because this restaurant saw my series of doing 100 restaurants and they're just like, hey, I bet you're gonna like our jerk. Now on top of that, they do a lot of other dishes as well, which we're gonna try maybe most of them. Now you might have just seen some nurses pass by. She's actually an ER emergency nurse. So I'm kind of thinking that this might be a passion project. If you put two and two together, you'll realize that as a nurse, she wants to give you guys healthy, delicious, and body-enriching meals. But you know, I'm all about the flavor. Health is great, but if we could mix that with delicious food, I am all for it. Now, if you've been watching this series, you know I'm trying to find 100 Jamaican / Caribbean inspired restaurants here in the big city of New York. And I've seen a lot of comments, people saying I've been putting them on to some really nice restaurants, and that's why I gotta put you on to this as well. So hear this, I finally got a helmet. Yes, after everyone in the comments roasted me into safety. And while I do feel like a superhero on wheels now, I still ride like I'm dodging banana peels carting around New York. Because let's be real, biking around New York City is not for the faint of heart. Negligent drivers are practically a local species. It happened to my neighbor actually. He got clipped by a car and all he said was,
yeah, I just tossed my scooter in the closet and took the out.
Why? He didn't have the money to go after the driver. And that's where Morgan & Morgan comes in. When insurance companies hit you with the
here's $50 and a pack of gum
type of settlement, Morgan & Morgan is for the people. And the best part, you don't pay unless they win. They are the biggest injury law firm across the United States with over 1,000 attorneys in all 50 states. Oh, and just in case if you're wondering if they're legit, they recently won $12 million in Florida. That's 34 times the top insurance offer, and 26 million in Philly. That's 40 times the top insurance offer. So yeah, they don't play. If you ever get seriously injured, your case could be worth millions. And you're only a few clicks away from changing your life. It's really easy. You can start your claim now with Morgan & Morgan with my special link, which is www.forthepeople.com/soy. Found in my description box or by scanning the code that you can find on the screen using your cell phone. Now, as usual, we're gonna do a little tour around this little chromed out, classic looking food truck. Honestly, this is what really caught my eye. If you guys have any restaurants that you want to give to me to add to the list, do send them. If you're a restaurant owner, you want me to check out your restaurant, do show and send me your best. Make sure everything looks really good because I do want to put my people on to beautiful food and great spaces. All right, so it's a little bit loud because this is, you know, separate and apart from any city utilities and stuff. So there's a generator there, but if you look on the outside, there's a nice chrome food truck. I just like the look of it. Inside just looks pretty cute and warm. I just need to get inside there, and that's the logo there. It is the food truck of Unity NB Healthy Corner, and they've been around for about 3 years. All right, so we are here with the beautiful owner today. We got Punky.
Hi.
What a name, Punky. How did that name come about?
The cartoon Punky Brewster.
Punky.
I was very chubby as a kid.
Okay.
Fat, and my auntie called me Punky.
Punky.
And they used to dress me like her, different colors. And I think I actually still dress the same.
Okay. All right. So tell me, you mentioned that you are an emergency nurse, right?
Yes, I am.
Why a food truck? Like you gotta go to the job and then come here. Why?
You know what? My first passion was food.
Okay.
I have a associate degree in nutrition, so that's what I initially wanted, to become a dietitian. And then one of my friends convinced me to become a nurse.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's when I transitioned into becoming a nurse. and I always wanted a food truck. And my passion is food.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you said something that kind of enticed me. You said that you got really good jerk chicken. That's what you said?
The best jerk chicken in the Bronx.
Okay, the best jerk. Oh, yo, y'all hear that? Best jerk chicken in the Bronx. All right, cool. And you got other stuff. What you would say is like your top seller or your most interesting thing on the menu?
Right now, my oyster mushroom, my fried oyster mushroom
Right.
bowl and the sandwich. You have to
Oh,
have
and
the sandwich.
I'm definitely going to have it.
Yeah.
Can I get a little tour of your
Of
food truck?
course, come on in.
All right. Yay!
Oh my god.
Yo!
It's so tiny but big at the same time.
It feels like I'm camping. All right, she has a customer. We'll be back.
Here and then the mixed greens or the baby spinach.
Yo, I'm super excited to be inside this because this food truck inside looks great. It looks small on the outside, but the inside it's yeah. The three of us can fit in here. So right here we got Ava, who is the in-house baker. She does we're gonna have the vegan cocoa bread. Yo, never heard of that, but I'm down to try it. All right, so in the food business, I know it's very difficult, right?
Yes.
And we were just talking just now about getting a food truck and how hard it was for you. Give us a quick rundown about that. So that's really quick.
The process is very tedious. It's very expensive getting a food truck in New York City or in America. When in China it's like 10%, it's less, way less.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I got my food truck in China. The process was a bit tedious and very frightening because at one point I thought I got scammed, but it's very rewarding. As you can see, we're right here in our food truck.
So,
right here.
So you mentioned that you don't want to put any form of signs or pictures on the food truck, which I agree with. It's beautiful, right?
Yeah.
So you said you put a Jamaican flag because of what?
Because I thought I got scammed, and when I said, please put a Jamaican flag on my food truck, so no, it belongs to me.
Okay. And you mentioned that you had, so me coming from Jamaica, right? I think our market of food trucks here is better because in Jamaica there's not many food trucks like that.
Yeah.
But you're saying it's hard to get food trucks here.
Yeah.
You have a food truck. This is your second food truck.
Second one.
What happened to the first one?
So the first one, I went upstate to get a horse trailer to convert into a food truck.
Okay.
Mind you, I already have the body of the truck, and they want to charge me $83,000 to put equipment inside the horse trailer to make it into a food truck. Ridiculous. That was the second quote I got. The third quote told me $63,000, and the fourth quote told me $15,000 for just labor, and I will pay for the material. And when I went to China, it wasn't even $15,000.
You went to China? Oh.
When I contacted Will, it wasn't even $15,000 to get my trailer. Seriously.
Wow.
Seriously.
Wow.
Okay?
And trust me, we're gonna take a tour. Just bear with us. It's beautiful inside here.
Thank you.
All right, so let's take a quick look at what this trailer is. Tell us your favorite parts about it.
My favorite part is the fact that we have a hand wash sink right here and 3 different sink sections to do a washing up and a cleaning. We're always keeping things clean and washing right away.
So there's a 4-bay sink in here. I love the lighting that's in here. Like it looks, I wouldn't say retro because it's modern, but it just makes the chrome inside just really stand out really well.
And we have 2 freezers in here and 2 refrigerators.
Really?
Yes. So over here is the refrigerator, and over here is my freezer with all my homemade juices.
And you got the homemade juices,
Yes,
right?
I can't wait for you to have that.
You did share with me something about like the sugar content that a human being should be having per day, right?
At least I would say 2-3 grams per day. I would not recommend more than 12 ounces of juices per day.
Okay.
12 ounces of juice, that's all your body needs. The rest should be water.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, so Ava is over here seasoning up some, what are you doing, Ava?
Making garlic shrimp.
Ooh, in here it smells very garlicky. I saw her cleaning out the shrimp, deveining it and everything. Ooh, what kind of bowl are you making a bowl now?
Yeah.
Making a bowl.
The shrimp bowl.
Shrimp bowl. Ooh, it smells good. All right, so you would say everything that you're doing here is like to order, or?
The shrimp is done to order. We always have jerk chicken and salmon on hand. And oyster mushroom is done to order as well because we want it to be fresh and crispy when you're eating it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and this is what is that? The hood, right?
Yeah, it's the hood.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jesus. Anything else you want to show us with the truck?
I mean, we also have a vent over here, and it can open.
Oh, I was about to say that. So summer is like, how, does it get really hot?
Very hot. So when it gets really hot, we open here and the fan stays on.
Okay.
The sun is open as well, but because the generator is so loud, I want to keep it close to something.
Okay. All right, we see what you're doing. We see what
We
you're.
have a tabletop stove over here, and we have a griddle and a grill over here as well.
Okay, what do you guys do on that? Like the jerk?
I mean, no, salmon. So when we're out of salmon, we re-up salmon right here in the griddle.
Okay.
Right here we'll make our avocado toast and we'll smoke salmon and eggs.
Okay, where do you think you're the happiest? Here or at the nursing job?
Here, of course.
Here?
I'm the happiest here.
Oh my God, I can see.
I love being a nurse, and I also love serving up healthy food to people.
So 2-in-1 combo. Got you.
Yeah.
And what you got in here? Like the condiments, like the
Yeah.
toppings?
We have, that's a regular coleslaw. Over here we have carrots, cucumber, and we have the vegan coleslaw over here.
What's the difference? Like no milk or no eggs?
Mayonnaise, vegan mayonnaise. So no milk products are in here.
Okay.
So that's what makes it vegan.
Okay.
Yeah, we use true vegan mayonnaise.
All right.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Over here we have blueberry for acai, and we have some strawberry and pineapple over here.
Okay, how do you make the acai bowls though?
We buy the acai in a bucket,
Okay.
and then we scoop it out like ice cream and serve it with a topping.
Okay.
Fresh fruit.
Okay, makes
Yeah.
sense. Beautiful truck.
Thank you.
Super, super beautiful truck. And I have a sweater on and I have a shirt underneath it, and I feel it's temporary. I don't feel hot just as yet. So yeah, very airy, very beautiful. You guys need to come down here, check her out. Because for one, you see how much dedication she put into just getting this food truck here and just making this passion project a reality, serving up. I've never tried the food as yet, but it smells delicious. That garlic shrimp smells really good. So I hope you guys come down here and give her some support, especially if I tell you that the food is good. That's one thing I told her. I said, I'm coming down here to try your food, but I'm gonna always be honest. So give us your best. Okay, so Punky.
Yeah.
Punky Brewster is about to start my plate. Yo, Punky Brewster, that's so cool. So what am I getting first?
Quinoa.
Quinoa.
And you have the option of mixed greens or, sorry, the black beans.
And it's gonna be the jerk plate, right?
Yep.
I actually quite like quinoa. It's a good alternative to rice.
Yeah.
For sure.
Bulgur porridge nice, you know?
I love bulgur.
I love bulgur porridge. I love it.
Nice.
You have the option of, you know what, I'm gonna mix it. Black
Okay.
bean or chickpea, but I'm gonna give you both.
Okay. Ooh, got our mixed greens there, guys. Which one is your favorite, the chickpea or the black bean?
It depends on the day.
Okay.
Sometimes I choose both. Everyone loves my black beans.
Okay.
Because I cook my black bean with coconut milk.
Oh.
Because I don't offer rice and peas, they give you that rice and peas with French and they mix it with the white rice.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah.
That's smart. That's really smart.
Yeah. And you can see the onions in there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and we have the roasted corn. The corn are roasted, then we cut them off the cob.
Looks very Mexican.
Would you like anything else on it, or that's fine?
I want you to do it your way.
Yeah, this is my way. And now I'm gonna add the jerk chicken.
This looks healthy, guys. She said, best jerk chicken outside. All right, so clearly we don't see like a jerk pan out here. Do you do this from home? Like get it?
I do it in my yard.
Okay, cool.
Definitely.
Just the way you talk, it sounds like you cater a lot to like your friends and family coming over.
I do.
Damn, I could tell. Ooh. I could smell that char on that jerk chicken. It smelled like jerk chicken already.
I'm gonna give you some jerk sauce.
Yeah, let's go for it.
And we don't offer a lot of sauces here.
Oh, why not?
Because that's where the calories lie, and we
Okay.
want to have a healthy lifestyle, so we try to, help you to maintain that, right?
Okay. What's the sauces that you guys have here?
We only have jerk sauce, and we have a white sauce.
Okay.
That's made with champagne sauce.
Nice.
We use that on the seafood, and sometimes people ask for it on the jerk chicken as well. It's so good, and it could also go in a salad.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an all-rounder.
Yo, this looks amazing. I could smell it already. Let's go. All right, so they say that they have one of the best jerk, if not the best jerk, in the Bronx. The basic things that we're looking for in jerk is must be done on a grill. If it's done on a grill, you're gonna start getting some big points on that. This is done on a grill. I can see from the charring, it is not an oven jerk. New York is so loud. Then the next thing is gonna be the spice level. I'm kind of getting accustomed to it not being so spicy. Hopefully the jerk sauce is gonna add that for me. And even though it's charred, it's still gotta be tender on the inside, yo. Let's dig right into it. This is our first piece here. Nice jerk sauce glaze. What it looks like on the inside there. So it's tender, not soft. Exactly how it should be. Now the spice is more on the back end. It's a very subtle, light spice. I would say a little bit more on the American tolerance level. And also with the barbecue sauce. There we go. I said barbecue sauce. Even with the jerk sauce, it tastes a little bit more on the barbecue side. It's a little bit sweeter. The standard Jamaican jerk sauce is definitely not as thick. It's more spicy, more liquidy, a little bit of a slight tang to it. But this sweeter version is delicious. You can definitely see that this was done on a grill. The charring is there, not overpowering. You don't want too much charring or else it will taste burnt. This is perfectly done. That's definitely a jerk chicken. If you've ever seen me cook, you know I like roasting stuff. And look at this. The nice roasting on the corn. It adds a nice dimension to this dish. Let's crack open a bone. Let's see how much flavor went deep. Yep. The seasoning kind of got down there. Cooked through properly. Let's jump into the quinoa. I never thought I would say it was a nice fluffy quinoa. And we're gonna try that black bean. It's definitely rice and peas-esque. It's not gonna be exactly the same thing because it's not like she's using the same bean that we use for rice and peas. So you're gonna get the difference because the peas is different or the bean is different. But you are getting that nice light subtleness from the coconut milk. And the bean is cooked properly. Try that salad dressing. Oh, that salad is good. Boy, simple, fresh. Some people tend to forget that salads is supposed to feel like a living thing. Like it should be green and fresh. When you bite into each leaf, you should hear it like crisp up in your mouth. And this one is definitely a very live green. I love it. And then that sauce on top of it, that dressing, is perfect. It would make you eat vegetables like a goat. Let's try that chickpea. Typically, I'm not really a fan of chickpea, except if it's like a curry chickpea. I love that. So it's okay. Huh? It's probably, I haven't paid for it yet. It's probably like 18 bucks maybe. Yeah. Yeah, this is jerk chicken. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yo, when somebody is willing to stop you and tell you your plate looks good and ask for the price, you know it's good. Damn, I forgot to take a picture of my thumbnail. Started eating. All right, now I was here for the jerk chicken. Let's talk about that. So, first of all, many places here do jerk chicken indoors and they're not using a charcoal grill. Honestly, I get it. You have to make do with the situation that you are in. So, it doesn't necessarily taste the same. What I love about this place though is that she was willing to do it from home and then bring it here. Definitely gonna get some very high marks on that. I could feel the charring, I could taste a little bit of the smokiness. Now the spice level again is another topic up for debate because you have to serve to your customers who you are encountering, and not many people here really like spice. I could taste that there was some spice put into it. The jerk sauce is the same thing. It's a little bit more on the sweeter side, almost like a jerk barbecue. But again, it's a situation that you're dealt. Now, typically, you probably might find me say a place has the best jerk, especially when I see a jerk pan on the outside. Reason being is because that fresh off the grill type vibe, like the skin of the chicken is going to be way different than when you bring it from your home or anything like that. It's going to be a little bit more crispier, the charring is going to be a little bit more intense, and that's just because there's actually a grill outside right there and then. It's almost like, would you want to get a fresh hot patty from the patty shop, or would you want someone to bring it half a mile away for you? That's kind of what it is. However though, to put this into rating, I'm going to give this easily a 9 out of 10 because she stuck to her principles of being a pretty healthy spot. And I enjoyed eating healthy food while still having some of the familiarities that I liked back home in Jamaica. The quinoa was delicious. The vegetables with that salad dressing is amazing. I love the fact that she did a roasted corn. That's delicious. The black bean, super smart, doing the coconut milk so that you could interchange it with your dish. So it's almost like a rice and peas if you decide to get the white rice. That's freaking brilliant. Now I'm super excited to try the other things that's in there. And again, man, like that food truck is just delicious. I said the food truck is delicious. It's a beautiful food truck and the food is delicious.
Any salad dressing? No. Which ones do you have? Balsamic vinaigrette, onion vinaigrette, French, and Caesar. Okay.
So this is just the order of it that she's getting.
Usually you should have dessert at the end, but yo, Mr. Dema and I have to have it. So Ava, like I said, is the in-house pastry chef, and she does these. Now, I'm not even gonna touch the peanut just yet. We're gonna start with the almond. Now, I'm a big fan of drops. The ingredients, I've never quite made this before, but the ingredients is usually sugar, a little bit of spice, maybe a little bit of ginger, a little bit of nutmeg, maybe a pinch of salt to enhance the flavor. Judging by the color of it, I would say definitely the sugar should be brown sugar, usually, all right? And of course your almonds. I remember as a kid growing up at prep school, we had an almond tree, and we would wait till the almonds drop off, and when they get dry, we would knock them, and we just like get the almonds out of it. Quite interesting. I've never had this in my life before. People rave about it, saying like the almond one is like amazing. So let's see. This is what it looks like. It looks very much like a brittle. You can see all that sugar just coating it there. Oh, it smells divine. Let's go. Oh my God. The flavor inside the nut, wipe it at you. But the flavor in it is so deep. It's almost like the almonds were like soaked in the spices. And you said that the cashew one is fire, right?
Cashew. Yes. I will send you some.
And then on the back end, I can get little notes of the ginger. And then you get the deep, like brown sugar when it caramelizes, it has a very, very warm. This is fire. Now this is one I'm a lot more familiar with. Already I can think that this should be a little bit more softer on the bite because the almonds, I think almonds probably are harder nut than peanuts, I would assume. But then that one had the skin on it. Ooh. This one is softer on the bite. So it looks like here. That ginger flavor is very present in this one. And that sugar. This brings me all the way back to being a kid. Like at the supermarket, they have it at the front, and you beg your mom, please give me one. Ooh. I forgot how much I love this. Now we got our coconut drops. In Jamaica, we call it a drop because basically when you mix everything together, you would just drop it onto the pan and we call it a drop. Now, what I like about products that are pretty much very similar, because the technique in making it is pretty much the same, I like when they have something distinct about it. What I like about the coconut, it's firm, but when you bite into it, it's like a coconut milk gush. It's just like you bite into it, it's like you feel like coconut milk. It's like someone is like squeezing coconut milk in your mouth. And then you get the same ginger, the sugar flavors, the spices. It's exactly like I remember back home. It's good. Which one would I choose? I could tell you already, the cashew one is gonna be fire. I haven't had it before, but I know, like it's gonna be good. My top choice is gonna be, damn. Coconut first, peanut, and then the almond. If the cashew was here, I probably would put the cashew as second or first. Yeah.
It would be number one.
Number one?
There's a reason why it's not here. It's a reason why it's not here.
3 dozen
And what it done? Yeah. 3 dozen?
Cashew. All right, so this one is a carrot, cucumber, and ginger. Carrot, cucumber, ginger. Okay. Definitely getting that ginger. And the sweetener is not sugar.
No, it's agave.
You hear that? We're going to reach settings, you know. Then I drink sugar. Agave.
From the agave plant.
So who don't know, I think the agave plant is used to make tequila, is that it?
Yep.
Yep, so that's all the way in Mexico. So, yeah, it's premium.
Yeah, organic.
Jamaica West, Uptown. Super refreshing. I think any drink that has ginger in there and a little bit of lime or lemon, super refreshing, easy to drink.
Yeah.
And this one is a guava pineapple ginger.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
Oh. This one is very summery.
Yeah.
This one like when you put guava or passion in the drink.
I'm gonna make it say the mango passion.
Oh my
That's
God.
always finished.
Honestly, when a Jamaican make juice, it's usually 10 out of 10. This is amazing.
It is so bad.
Hey, mama have a stash, you know. That truck have bad. I tell you.
Yeah, my juices are good.
I don't know which one I prefer.
I sell almost sometimes 40 to 30 bottles just a day.
Really?
The hospital's right there. It's even when it's hot.
I was about to say that, like a lot of
when
medical
it's
people.
hot, they be coming about 4 juice, 6 juice, right? Yeah.
Sometimes I'm coming in 4 or 5 juice one time.
Yeah, one person.
I'm gonna choose the mango one. The mango one brings me right back to mango season. So if you're missing mangoes backyard,
I use premium mango.
yeah, this reminds me of mango season. I love this one. So I'm gonna go with the mango one first, and then is it guava?
Yeah.
The guava second, and then the carrot. Those are my favorite picks. But of course, you guys can come down here and grab your favorite juice. And ladies, stock up. I don't know about the pastries because that goes fast, but the juice them, stock up. Okay, let's talk money. So just now, a lady saw my plate and she's like, "It looks so delicious. What's the price on it?" It's actually $17. Now, you mentioned to me like people might have a concern, like saying, "Oh, it's a bit pricey," but why is it pricey for you?
It's pricey because I'm offering quality ingredients in my food. You know what I mean? I don't use butter on the truck because I'm portraying healthy stuff, and butter is not healthy for you. So my ingredients include olive oil. You know what I mean? If I'm going to offer the mixed green, it's going to be organic. My cucumber, it's organic. So it's more pricey. So expectable to be a little bit pricey than the usual. Yeah.
That makes sense. Well, I think $17 for that jerk bowl for me was fair, because when I go to any of those Mexican like bowl places,
Yeah.
I think I'm spending like about $16, and I'm supporting Jamaican here, and I'm getting something that's more
Yeah.
familiar to me. You know, so if you're a Jamaican, I think $17. Come on, I mean that to me it's a
and
decent
you
price.
still have the option to get quinoa, and I don't charge extra for the quinoa. I don't, and it's very expensive because I'm trying to promote health. So Why would I don't want to charge extra for the quinoa. I don't want it to be a bar that, oh my gosh, you're going to charge $2, I won't get the quinoa. No, I want you to come and get the quinoa. Get used to it, you know, expand your palate. We won't charge you extra for that.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, I keep preaching this. If you're from the Caribbean or you're a Jamaican specifically, like be open to trying different things. Quinoa is super healthy. It's a great alternative to things like starch. What people don't understand, like starch, the body breaks down starch and sugars in different ways. So if you're not doing like high intensity workouts, then you don't need that much starch. Am I right?
Yeah, it's right. You're right, and it spikes your blood sugar very quickly.
Yep.
Okay.
So you got to be careful with that.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna check out what Ava is doing. She's gonna be making. Oh, cause you eat here.
I do.
Okay.
And I don't eat butter at home. You know, if I'm going to actually eat butter, I'm going to make it. Right? So because I can't...
You're married, right? You're married?
I'm not married.
She make butter, she stay good, and yeah. Well, go watch what she go eat though, cause lock up.
Making a fried mushroom sandwich.
Right now, oh my God.
That mushroom, it looks very much like chicken. It looks like chicken, so I know it's gonna taste like chicken. Oh, Ava, what's your favorite thing to have in here?
The oxtail.
The oxtail?
Yeah,
I like
and
that.
the jerk chicken.
And the jerk chicken. Oxtail and jerk
Definitely.
chicken. Definitely. And this is your cocoa bread.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I toasted the bread.
Ah, okay. So you toasted the bread?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
So now I'm gonna put some jerk mayo. This is made with the vegan mayo.
Okay, so no
Egg.
eggs.
No eggs.
No eggs, okay.
And the bread was made without eggs as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we use the vegan butter for the bread.
Yo, that looks good. Oh my god.
Oh, peanut.
So now we just wrap it up.
Ooh. Ooh, look at that. My second time ever having an acai bowl. The first one was in Kingston, Jamaica. Long story, I have a video on that. But what is an acai bowl? I don't really know much about it, but the owner said to me, like, the acai berries, you never quite see them whole because they come from a very far country, so they usually come in like a powdered form or they're already frozen, and that's usually the base that we have. It's like a frozen kind of dessert, but it's super healthy. Now on top of mine, you can see blueberries, there's pineapples, there's strawberries, and we got some hemp seed on top. Now she's very health conscious, so she mentioned you won't be able to get any honey drizzle or peanut butter or Nutella, stuff like that on the top, because she wants it to be a very healthy thing, and it's already sweet. Fruits have quite a bit of sugar in there already, natural sugars at that. Now let's dig in. First of all, 10 out of 10 on the presentation is beautiful. The price point is about like, I think it's like $12 or $13, and you can get unlimited toppings at no extra cost. If you want this beautiful bowl that it comes in with the spoon, it's an additional $6, so you get to carry this home. All right, pineapple is pineapple. Nice and sweet, a little bit of sourness to it. Strawberry, sweet again, fresh. Blueberry, mild sweetness on the blueberry, and underneath the blueberry there's a bit of granola there, and this looks like sliced almonds. Now let's find the acai. Here we go. Now below here, this is the acai. It's like a smoothie kind of yogurt type thing. It's like an edible smoothie. It's fun, bright. Multiple layers of texture. Ooh, the pineapples are sweet. And there's also shaved coconut there. That's the acai, some shaved coconut. Oh. That's okay. That's fine. Delicious. This is so tropical, fruity, and freaking entertaining in a healthy way. I love this. All right, guys. So, I love my job. Yeah, my belly full. My stomach is so full. The food here has been amazing. The acai bowl for me was an easy 10. If you're looking for something like for the breakfast, just filling, fresh, delicious, get that acai bowl. Some of you are vegans and you've said, hey, Soai, can you find like a vegan spot or whatever? I've been a little bit slacking on that because I'm not a vegan, but I'm very much interested in vegan food. So here we got some mushrooms. This is shiitake mushrooms?
Oyster.
Oh, sorry, oyster. I'm sorry. Oyster is the uptown one, what tastes more like chicken, or so?
Yeah.
Exactly. So we got some oyster mushrooms here, and it's fried up very similar to chicken. They did not put any French fries and stuff in there because they're very health conscious, and I like when businesses kind of showcase their personalities of the owners. So there's no French fries. It's gonna be a nice salad in there. And yeah, let's get right into the sandwich. Listen, if you have a greedy friend, you could share this with them because this is a very filling sandwich, like very nice size. And this is 15 bucks. Bro, instantly, if you never told me it was a piece of chicken, wow. The seasoning on this thing is just so bold. It's so freaking. This is chicken, bro. This has got to be chicken. I swear to God. Look on the fry on this thing. Now, do bear in mind because I like to take my time while I'm eating. So this was prepared a couple of minutes ago, so it might not look as crispy as it usually should. But the crisp holds up still. The crisp holds up very well. But it tastes like a freaking fried chicken.
Is it giving zinger vibe?
It is.
I know.
It is giving a freaking zinger vibes. Like, I swear to God, bro. And don't forget, the sandwich is actually vegan. It's a vegan coca bread. So inside we have there some, we have the oyster mushroom that's fried up like chicken. I got the vegan coleslaw, so it doesn't have any eggs whatsoever in there. And there's some, this tastes like the jerk, I call it a jerk barbecue sauce. Like a jerk barbecue sauce there. And then we have the vegan coca bread. Let's try everything together. And vegan mayo.
Jerk mayo. Yeah, vegan jerk mayo.
Most of the texture is like mushroom, but I remembered it is mushroom. It's actually mushroom. Like, what the hell? I'm still not convinced that this is not chicken. Grab that salad. You could have fooled me on this sandwich. The coca bread is coca breading. All right, so the overall flavors I'm getting, it's more on the sweet and kind of savory side, because coca bread, if you really eat it by itself, there's a slight bit of sweetness to it. That freaking mushroom, like, it is so savory, it's deep in flavor. I am getting a little bit of spice, nothing overwhelming on there. The crisp on the mushroom really balances out everything, the softness of the coca bread. And then it's a little bit more on the sweeter side for me because of the coleslaw. Coleslaw, as you know, there's a bit of sugar in there as well. And then the jerk sauce on top of that, you do get that nice crunch from the coleslaw as well. So there's this, it's a perfect amount of balancing act that's going on here that I quite appreciate. But if you're looking for a vegan spot somewhere, you can't say never find it. You'll find a place where you can actually get something vegan there. And actually, I don't think I miss the French fries. I love this, what's this called again? This salad that has the onion vinaigrette on top of it. Is so delicious. Trust me, it makes vegetables even better for eating. Wow. In terms of a vegan eat, this sandwich for me, if I'm gonna give it a number, it's gonna be a 10. It's spectacular. Give me 10 of them. Nobody's gonna greedy, you know. Yeah. Not telling nobody I'm greedy.
Alright, I'm gonna hear.
Bruh, with the amount of food that I had to eat today, I couldn't do nothing else but go home and sleep, bruh. All right, so there's so much to say about this plate. So first of all, the base is a sourdough bread, which is toasted with some olive oil, not butter. Then on top, it is layered with egg, smoked salmon, pepper jack cheese, feta cheese, the same garden salad that they toss on top, and some sriracha and avocado. If I'm to be real with you, I am not really a fan of eggs. I can eat it, but I've grown to appreciate it more because eggs going on certain foods make it just so much more better. How do you even start eating this thing? It's so heavy. So I'm just gonna arch it down like this. All right, yeah, slide it. See, I'm a genius. It's kind of like a cross section there in a little way. Ooh, that feta is nice. All right. Oh, that's perfect. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. This is low-key fire. In Jamaica, we don't really eat sourdough bread or whatever, but it's nice. When a sourdough bread is toasted, it has that slightly sour taste that accompanies certain things. It's not good with everything, but with this, with the cheese, that saltiness from this cheese, the smokiness on the salmon. I'm not picking up too much salmon, but it's there. A light hint of pepper from that sriracha, and then the feta cheese has almost like a blue cheese-esque type thing, where it feels, it's like, I don't want to say moldy, but you know, cheese, when it has a certain, I don't want to say because it make it sound bad, but oh, that is perfect. It deserves no other bread. The sourdough bread is a perfect choice. Let's try to get some of that on tomato and avocado. This is an avocado toast of epic proportion. All right, today's food experience was mind-blowing. I almost had the entirety of the menu today. Shout out for them for inviting me down here. Now let's start off with my favorite things. Oddly enough, it was the acai bowl. It was just bright, fresh, fruity, delicious. Like, it's my second time ever having an acai bowl, and I absolutely loved it. The next thing I would recommend is definitely that mushroom sandwich. It's weird, it's vegan, but it tastes so good. And I saw quite a few customers coming there and they were having that. So if you're into vegan food, and those of you who asked me to do vegan, there you go. Then of course, you know, the jerk chicken. Bro, I've had so much jerk chicken around the city so far. So for me, it's good, but it's not as surprising to me, but I appreciate that they actually do it up on a grill and they bring it on down here, chop it up so you guys can have a close enough experience to authentic jerk. And then that freaking avocado toast, smoked salmon, everything. Yo, just delicious. Especially if you're here and you want something breakfasty, that is, bro, everything on the menu today was just really good. Simple, but crafted intelligently. And you know, I had to come back in this beautiful food truck. Shout out to Punky, is it I say, for allowing me to come in here and check out her awesome food.
Thank you.
What you gotta say to the people? What you gotta say to the people?
Y'all better come and check out my food truck. It's very healthy. I hope you guys come out and support, you know. Everyone in New York, did I tell you everyone in New York loves nurses?
I know that.
They do. And when they hear a nurse own a business, everyone wants support.
Exactly. And she look good, so there's that as well. And then, you know, Avagay is there as well. If you want to come see Avagay when Punky is not here, come check it out. She has the kitchen locked down, and she takes her time making your food, making it nice, fresh, and healthy. All right. This is where I'm going to end the video, guys. Remember these 3 things: love, nature, adaptation, and always remember, eat the link.
Okay.
I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone.